Are we ready for the candidates? All good. May we call on candidate number 1.
Candidate number 1. She'll be here soon. Gwen Barcenas from the Philippines. Gwen works as a nurse and she believes in HIV awareness. She thinks it's a timely and relevant issue in Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines. As a nurse, her goal is to help educate the community about their responsibility in preventing the further spread of disease and help decline the number of cases over the years. She believes that when it comes to saving the environment, it's very important in providing a sustainable future for the next generation. Discipline should start from within, and she is conscious in the practice of reduce, reuse, recycle, and believes that by doing not only preaching goes a long way in promoting change. Her reason for joining the pageant was she believes that pageantry is also a good platform to showcase one's advocacy. Through recognition and having a voice, when used positively, it can have a huge impact on the community. Candidate number 1, Gwen Barcenas.
Candidate number 2, Taylor Kugel, representing Melbourne, Victoria. Taylor works at Venture Party Limited. Her advocacy is trans family. She believes it is a wonderful peer group support for parents, siblings, extended family, and friends of a trans person that help many families and siblings of transgender people, including assisting and helping her family in understanding her decision to transition. She believes that the earth and its environment is a complex living ecosystem that we all share, and she believes that it is our responsibility as custodians to leave this planet in a better condition. Things that she has done in saving our planet and improving our planet is participating in National Tree Day, Clean Up Australia, and she had her own organic fertilizer business. Her reason for joining Miss Trans Australia is that it is a wonderful platform to further assist her raising awareness in gender diversity, policies and procedures within workplaces. Candidate number 2, Taylor Kugel.
Candidate number 3, Maya Lopez. Maya is from the Philippines and she works at Maya's Massage. She has joined the pageant before and has ended up as a runner-up. She believes in HIV and bullying, and she cares about these because HIV is not an easy disease to go through for any individual. Bullying, it isn't fair on young trans people to have to go through either. This is very important to her. When it comes to the environment, she thinks that you should throw your garbage into the proper place like biodegradable and non-biodegradable areas. She educates her neighbours to put rubbish in the right places and to be able to help conserve and save the planet. Her reason for joining the pageant was to enhance her ability to help face her fear on the stage. Round of applause for candidate number 3, Maya Lopez.
Candidate number 4, Auxilia Masa from Indonesia. Auxilia studies in Adelaide. She won Miss Gaya Dewata 2017 in Bali, Indonesia. Her advocacy, she believes that in order to save the natural environment, the world of education answers this question by asking children about the importance of respecting and caring for the environment. Of course, not only transferring knowledge or theory, taking concrete actions, taking out the trash in its place, not unifying food, grouping organic waste and inorganic waste, and carry out environmental campaigns for the community. Her reason for joining the pageant is that there is so much stigma and discrimination against LGBTQIA people in Indonesia, and it is her goal to take part in this competition to eliminate such stigma and discrimination. Candidate number 4, Auxilia Masa from Indonesia.
Candidate number 5, Victoria Rivera. Victoria is from Sydney, New South Wales. She's a fashion designer and dressmaker. She joined the pageant in 2015 and ended up as first runner-up. She's also entered Mr. and Miss Deaf International Pageant and Mr. and Miss Deaf Australia, as well as Australia Fashion Deaf Designer winner for 2016 and International Deaf Fashion winner of 2017. When it comes to advocacy, she wanted to help and give back to the deaf community and pass on to a new generation. She believes it's good to reach out and to support nature and give back and clean up our mess. She recycles clothes, reuses items, and makes old things new again. Her reason for joining the pageant was to join with her best friend and to make a moment and rewrite a new journey that will be worth a lifetime of memories. She missed being in front of the spotlight. Victoria Rivera, candidate number 5.
Candidate number 6 is Kim Curtis of the Philippines. Kim works at the Sheraton Melbourne Hotel in Melbourne CBD. She was raised to be more concerned of her surroundings by helping the environment and some organization in the Philippines to preserve and maintain our green-friendly place. She wants to continue what she has started since before, and she wants her advocacy as a trans woman to educate people now. Her reason for joining the pageant is that as a trans woman, she believes that she can be an instrument in encouraging every single human being on this earth to preserve and protect our environment by simply giving them advice and teach them in many ways. Candidate number 6, Miss Kim Curtis.
Candidate number 7, Jen Alba. Jen is from the Philippines and is studying at M&M Institute in New South Wales. She was a member of the LGBT support group called UP Babylon when she was in college in the Philippines. This organization had immensely influenced her values and character as a transgender woman. She believes to have heart and to be for each other, and it was the best lesson she learned from them. She says that Mother Earth is our address, and she calls for strengthening the environment and be environmentally conscious, and is everyone's obligation. We must reach out to everyone and inform them that our effort on environmental preservation will not only help us today, but also the future generations. Her reason for joining the pageant was it was her main goal for this pageant to not only win, but also to learn a lesson out of it. It will be a platform for her to share as a trans woman her story and inspire others. Candidate number 7, Jen Alba.
Candidate number 8, Tatum Zalaika from Indonesia. Tatum studies at the Pacific Training Group College. Her advocacy, Youth Housing LGBTQIA, is promoting homelessness is a youth social service organization she deeply cares about because she has experienced being homeless in such a young age. She believes in conserving and saving the environment is very important for her because as a human being, one of the main sources of our living support system is among our environment. She tries to reduce, reuse, recycle such as paper bags, organic and animal cruelty products only, minimize electric use. Her reason for joining the pageant is to spread her message into bigger audience. I believe she just did that tonight. candidate number 8, Tatum Saleika.
And our final Miss Trans candidate, candidate number 9, Gabby Umali. Gabby is from the Philippines. She says that saving Mother Earth is a big thing and conserving the environment will help us all make the world a better place. When she goes to the beach, she really loves the ocean, and she has done so much for going to the ocean. Every time she goes there, she will take her trash bag and collect plastic bottles and put them in their right place. In this simple way, she can save Mother Earth and can conserve the environment. Her reason for joining the pageant was that she believes that after joining the pageant in the Philippines, it is her dream to join a pageant internationally.
Once again, the beautiful ladies of Miss Trans Australia 2020 in their lovely evening gowns. How about all that glamour and just gorgeousness?
All the glitter, all the gowns.
Yes. I think we know what part is this. It's the question and answer portion for the Miss Trans Australia. So same with earlier. They're gonna have 30 seconds to answer. So yeah, let's begin with candidate number 1.
How are you going this evening?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you ready for a question?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Your question is, how are you going to describe a color green to a blind child? I repeat, how are you going to describe a color green to a blind child? 30 seconds.
The way I'm gonna describe green to a blind child is through tactile stimulation. I would ask him or her to touch leaves, grass, and that's how I'm gonna describe the color green. It's about nature. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 1.
Please step forward, candidate number 2. You've got a massive fan club, Taylor.
Oh yeah.
I certainly do.
How are you feeling?
Excited, nervous, all bundled into one.
You look stunning. Are you ready for your question? So the question is, are you a religious person, and if so, has it helped or hindered you in your transition and why?
So I'm a spiritual person as opposed to a religious person. I believe in Mother Earth, sharing, caring and respect for all, and that has helped me in my transition. Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. Well done. May we call on candidate number 3, please. Maya Lopez. Hi, Maya. How are you?
Excited, a bit nervous.
You look calm. I think you'll be fine. You ready for your question?
All right, here we go.
Your question is, what to you is the essence of being a trans woman at this age and time? I repeat, what to you is the essence of being a trans woman at this age and time? 30 seconds.
Essence of being a trans woman is not only your gender, but you can tell to the people gender is not important, but gender equality and be who you are and who we are. That's the most important. That's what we all. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya. I love the conviction. Candidate number 4, please.
How are you going this evening?
I'm feeling nervous.
You're nervous? Don't feel nervous. You look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Are you ready for your question?
Your question is, what is the one feature you'd change about yourself and why? I repeat, what is that one feature you'd change about yourself and why? 30 seconds.
Thank you. I will not change my future. I will not change what part of if in my life in the future or part of my body, but I like to be who I am and I can show the world. The most important thing is be loved and to be loved. Thank you.
Thank you so much. May we call on candidate number 5, Victoria Rivera. I believe we had an interpreter for Victoria.
How are you, Victoria?
Good, thank you. How are you?
All right, so we'll go to your question. If you were given a chance to talk to Mother Nature, what are you going to tell her?
Ooh. Mother Earth, she gave us a lot of life, but we're just gonna make the best out of it. Doesn't matter how hard it is or how tough. Hey, we just give love and blessing. And here we are. Wow, we made it through that far.
You've come so far, Victoria. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Victoria.
Candidate number 6, please, Miss Kim Curtis.
How are you, Kim?
I'm pretty nervous, but well, I'll do my best.
You look stunning.
Thank you so much. You too. You two girls.
All right, you ready for your question?
Yep. All right, the question is, if Mother Nature decided to cease life on Earth as one of her child, how are you going to convince her not to? I repeat, if Mother Nature decides to cease or end life on Earth as one of her child, how are you going to convince her not to? 30 seconds. Yeah. If Mother Nature decides to cease or end life on Earth as one of her child, how are you going to convince her not to?
For me, I want to, if I'm given a chance to convince the Mother Earth not to cease our planet Earth, I'll just need to focus on my advocacy, which is advocating the biodiversity, which is equals to stability, and we've already experienced climate change and it's affecting our wildlife and even humans before, and it's time to act now and there's no moment to lose. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim. Yes.
Perfect timing. You had a second good to go.
Oh yeah, perfect. 30 seconds, just made it. Candidate number 7, please.
How are you feeling this evening?
I'm really nervous, but I'm really gonna do my best. That's all I can do.
You'll do incredibly well, don't
You'll
worry.
be fine.
Time for your question.
Your question is, which has more significance to your life right now? A sunrise or a sunset, and why? I repeat, which has more significance to your life right now? A sunrise or a sunset, and why?
If given a chance to choose sunrise or sunset, which is more significant to me, I think it's sunset. Sunset because when the sun sets, it's not just giving us that it's an end of the day, but it's telling us that there will always be tomorrow after a sunset, right? So it gives us a lesson that we have to move forward after a sunset because we always have a chance. We are given a chance to do what.
Thank you
Yes,
so much. Here.
to do the best we could do in the next,
you so
the next,
much,
the
candidate
future.
number
Thank you.
7. Sorry.
Step
Yeah.
forward, candidate number 8. Here she is. How are you going?
Hello, I'm feeling pretty much everything at the same time. Whew.
That's a good answer. Are you ready for your question?
I guess I am.
Yeah, dig down, sister. All right, your question is, what effort must the country's government to exert to stop global warming? What effort must a country's government should exert to stop global warming?
Okay, for me, I believe that everything should start at the very beginning, at the very base, right? So, government need to be like doing the biggest thing, but us as a society, we need to educate our generation to be like aware about like everything in our daily basis. Everything has to be like in the perfect start at the very young age. Start from ourselves, start from the family. That's what I believe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, start within ourselves. Candidate number 9, Gabi Umali.
How are you, Gabby? How are you going?
All good. Excited.
Excited is a good response.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your question?
So much ready.
She's ready.
I like the confidence. Your question is, what has been the most significant accomplishment in your life and why? I repeat, what has been the most significant accomplishment in your life and why?
The most significant accomplishment that I did is to finish my study on time and flying over here and knowing that I have my friends in the Philippines, my family in the Philippines. But I got my aunties, my brother and my uncle over there, and I know they are really very supportive to me, and I think that accomplishment will keep me strong and will push me to my very best. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby.
Just on time. Thank you, Gabby. There we go. The final question and answer portion for the Miss Trans Australia 2020. Beautiful, intelligent, gorgeous. Thank you so much,
Thank
girls.
you,
You've done
ladies.
well.
Round of applause, please, everyone. So, Jo, that concludes our formal proceedings of the pageant.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think it's now up to the judges to decide the righteous winners for this pageant.
And now it's time for a break. So everyone, we're taking a 10-minute break.
10-minute break.
So please grab a drink, go to the bathroom. We're going to get changed and we'll see you shortly.
All right, see ya.
A very special thank you to our sponsors and everyone involved in making the Miss Gay and Miss Trans Australia International 2020 a great success. We couldn't have done all this without you. Thank you to all of our candidates, our friends, fans, family, judges, our pageant and media production team, our volunteers and supporters, our guests, and everyone who came along and made the night so very special. The pageant was a success because of your help, your teamwork, your dedication, your positivity, and your cooperation. Thank you so very much.